Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here on Duke's Championship Wrestling. If you like what you see, as always, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. We love comments here. And this is our completely custom created show specifically for you to enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are inching closer and closer to our biggest show of the year, SummerSlam. Thank you all for joining us here on Duke's Championship Wrestling, and we're kicking things off with singles women's action right here. And coming down is Gloria Martinez. She's had a number of opportunities to try and get into the women's championship title hunt, but has been unsuccessful lately. Can she turn it around with a big win tonight? Folks, we will find out. And she is facing off against the former champion, Victoria Natoli. And she is also looking to try and get herself back in title contention. But she has been working very, very hard and diligent to try and getting herself mentally back into the state of mind in which she won the championship. And lately she's been very depressed. She's been very down. But looks like she's found some type of newfound confidence for her to be able to perform here tonight, because she is here and she is in action. So here we go, Gloria Martinez and Victoria Natoli. The bell is sounded, and here we go. Both women into a tie-up. Natoli in a headlock. Trying to work on that arm a little bit. Gloria Martinez fighting back out of it. Victoria Natoli really trying hard here. Beautiful reversal by Gloria Martinez. There's another reversal. Oh, and pushes her off. Victoria Natoli shoots her off the ropes. Tries to go for a big boot, misses. Oh, and there's a shot right to the face. And a face plant. Beautiful face plant by Victoria Natoli. Slams her head back down to the mat. Excuse me. Ooh. And now beginning to start working on that leg a little bit. Great job by Victoria Natoli working on that leg. There's a shot to the back. Gloria Martinez with a shot to the midsection. Big kick to the gut there. And a snap suplex. Beautiful snap suplex by Victoria Natoli onto Gloria Martinez and a forearm shot. Man, that was a stiff forearm shot. And a drop kick. Beautiful standing drop kick. We don't see that from Victoria too often, as Gloria Martinez right now is in serious trouble. And another standing drop kick. Ooh, and fights out as he takes a shot to that midsection. It's Gloria Martinez. And a beautiful takedown by Gloria Martinez. Now she may have found herself a new thing of life for herself. She's got that newfound energy. But it is quickly countered back into another snap suplex. Victoria Natoli, she's a former fitness model. She was also at one point a fashion model over in Greece, where she honed her craft. Hook of the leg. There's one, there's two, and a kick out of two. And Victoria Natoli really working hard from an athletic standpoint in the world of professional wrestling. Now keep in mind, even though she's been in it for just a few years, still a little green in the ring, but with her winning that championship really boosted her confidence, and then losing it to respectively a more challenged opponent, a more experienced opponent, and a beautiful head scissor takeover by Gloria Martinez. But losing that to Cynthia Young is not too bad, but it's a great learning experience for Victoria Natoli. And Gloria Martinez tries to go for another stomp and misses. Oh, and another takedown. Gloria Martinez really trying to find her stride and getting in the championship contendership. There's a back suplex. Beautiful black suplex by Victoria Natoli. Oh, and a beautiful leg lariat. Hook of the leg. There's one. There's two, and a kick out of two. Victoria Natoli making use of those long legs she has. And a big boot right to the face. Cover. Hook of the leg. There's one. There's two. And just got her shoulder up. Gloria Martinez took that shot to the face. That big boot, I don't even think she really saw that coming. And a shot to the back. And a super kick. Hook of the leg. There's one. There's two. And she just kicked out of two. Beautiful super kick by Gloria Martinez. Whipping her into the corner. What she got planned here? Whipping her into the opposite corner and comes in with a flying forearm. Victoria Natoli jumps up. Oh, and a senton! Beautiful senton. A running senton by Victoria Natoli. She's really trying some very different things, which we don't rarely see her do, and knocks Gloria Martinez off onto the apron and onto the floor. Referee implementing the count. The women are fighting on the outside. Victoria Natoli, and there's an elbow shot right to that face. Both women now back in the ring. Ooh, and a low running drop kick. Hook of the leg. She might have her here. There's one. There's two, and a kick out of two. And another low standing drop kick. Standing low drop kick by Victoria Natoli. Well, folks, this is the opening match here in Duke's Championship Wrestling. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Beautiful crucifix takedown by Gloria Martinez, and she's looking to try and end this thing if she can. Going up to the top rope, high risk. Oh, and Victoria Natoli puts a stop to that. And an arm drag, a super arm drag takedown to Gloria Martinez. And Victoria Natoli really looking good here in this matchup. Oh, Beautiful type submission on the ropes. He had to break it before the referee could start to implement the count. There's a snapmare takeover. And Victoria Natoli slowing the pace down. Really working on that arm of Gloria Martinez. Finally able to break that up. Gets her up. Oh! Beautiful hangman onto that top rope by Victoria Natoli. Cover, hook of the leg. Here's one, here's two, and just kicked out is Gloria Martinez. Still got some fight left in her. And a spine buster. Beautiful spine buster. She could be looking to end this thing. Gloria Martinez has had enough. She's going up. Big time splash. Vintage of the days of Eddie Guerrero with that frog splash. Gets her back up and a super kick. That could be it. That could be it. Hook of the leg. There's one. There's two. And just kicked out is Victoria Natoli. Victoria showing some resilience here herself. Whips Gloria Martinez into the corner. Shot to the flat. What's he got planned here? Oh my goodness. On the edge of that post. Working on that shoulder. Folks, that could be it right there. That's the determining factor. Gets her up. Suplex. And Gloria Martinez may not come out of this as Victoria Natoli looks like she's had enough herself. There's a boot to the back of the head. Tries to go for a forearm shot, misses. Crucifix takedown. Again by Gloria Martinez. Again, she's going high risk. You're trying to use that lucha style, but it wasn't enough. Gets her up again. Another super arm drag. Cover. Hook of the leg. That's got to be it. There's one. There's two. And it's over. Victoria Natoli picking up the victory off of that super arm drag to Gloria Martinez. I gotta tell you, that was a pretty impressive victory for Victoria, trying to get herself back in the title hunt. She wants her women's championship title match, and she wants her title back. Well, folks, we have another match coming up for you next, right here on Duke's Championship Wrestling. So stay tuned. We will be right back. Special thanks to WWE 2K16 for providing the ability to bring you all Duke's Championship Wrestling, this all custom created show. And thank you all for joining us. Again, if you like what you're seeing here on Duke's Championship Wrestling, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube. And if you're watching from your PlayStation 4, please, as always, leave comments. We love comments here. Folks, welcome back. And our next matchup is a triple threat match here in Duke's Championship Wrestling. And here is one half of the tag team Public Enemy. This is Ark Alexander. Canada's own Ark Alexander. Him and his tag team partner Outlaw have been really making waves here. They were former tag team champions and they want to be champions again. But tonight he's in singles action. Here in Duke's Championship Wrestling. Well, this must be the night of singles competition for tag teams because Gavin Knight, the self-proclaimed rock star of professional wrestling, who is also in a band, which he will be on tour after SummerSlam. So we won't be seeing him for quite some time. Gavin Knight, also part of the tag team, the Trailblazers, or what used to be the Trailblazers. Him and AJ Tucker had a falling out. But now he's pursuing a more singles type competition. Ladies and gentlemen, the self-proclaimed greatest movie star of all time. He is the A-list actor. This is Hollywood. And Hollywood has really started to make a name for himself. Whether you love him or hate him, this guy's been impressive in the ring. But with this Hollywood actor comes a huge ego. I mean, this guy toots to his own horn and no one else. The only thing that will guarantee him success, as he claims, that is grabbing that brass ring, grabbing that championship belt, which has eluded him for some time now. But anyway, folks, this is a triple threat match. Hollywood, Gavin Knight, and of course, Ark Alexander. The bell has sounded, and here we go. And already off the gate, Gavin Knight making his presence felt by taking on Hollywood. And Hollywood was talking trash to both men before they started. And I think they're kind of teaming up on him. Oh, and a shoulder knockdown. All right, Alexander, beautiful takeover there. Almost like a jumping snapmare. Both men attacking Hollywood. They really don't like this guy. Off the ropes. Catches him up. Beautiful flapjack. And Gavin Knight now taking Hollywood off the ropes. Grabs him. Beautiful European uppercut. Ark Alexander gets him up. Beautiful brain buster by Ark Alexander. Gets him up. Beautiful headlock takeover by Ark Alexander. Ark Alexander looking very impressive right now in this matchup. Oh, and a spiking tight DDT. Hollywood goes off and he's sent out of the ring. Ark Alexander, Gavin Knight can't believe it. And Arik Alexander really putting it on Hollywood here. All three of these men fighting on the outside, and Gavin Knight is thrown into the barricade. Ooh, and a reverse side Russian leg sweep type takedown by Hollywood, and I think he's had enough of Arik as he really wrenches on that neck and back. It's a shot to the face. Arik Alexander not having it. Gavin Knight, oh, Gavin Knight taking out Arik Alexander in the meantime. Oh, and a beautiful DDT type maneuver by Gavin Knight. Arik Alexander, Hollywood is in serious trouble here in this matchup. Both men with a double DDT on the outside. Both men really actually working very well together. Spoke this a little too soon into a gut buster. Right now there's no count on in this matchup, so these men can fight on the outside for as long as they feel they need to. Oh, and double knee stomp by Arik Alexander as he slides back into the ring. Oh, and wait a minute. Hollywood attacking Gavin Knight with a steel chair. Arik Alexander back on the outside, side Russian leg sweep. Gavin Knight looking a bit hurt after suffering that steel chair shot, and is still able to get him with an exploder suplex. Hollywood now going back on the outside. Gavin Knight working on Arik Alexander. All three of these men jockeying for position, and there's a jumping, beautiful jumping neck breaker. And Hollywood, what is going on? Arik Alexander working on Gavin Knight. Finally decides to put the steel steps down per the referee's instructions. And Hollywood with another jumping neck breaker. Arik Alexander now, they're all both teaming up on Gavin Knight. Gavin Knight not having it anymore. Hitting that knee, and another jumping neck breaker by Hollywood. Arik Alexander and Gavin Knight. And a beautiful elbow to the top of the head. Gets him up. Oh, and a backbreaker by Hollywood. Hollywood's got to get back in the ring. Gavin Knight is back in the ring. He's the only one. Shot to the midsection by Hollywood. Ooh, and an arm breaker by Arik Alexander. Goes him back in the ring. And an elbow shot. All three men are now back in the ring. Arik Alexander gets him up. Beautiful Blue Thunder Bomb by Arik Alexander. Hollywood was going to go whip Gavin Knight into the post and gets him with a backbreaker. Arik Alexander, beautiful takedown. Arik Alexander rolls him up, cover, no hook in the leg, but he still was able to kick out. How's it going, Angel? Yes, indeed. Oh, and a beautiful jumping type drop kick to the chest area by Arik Alexander. Shot to the back of the leg on to Gavin Knight. Arik Alexander might be looking for a win here. Blue Thunder Bomb. We thought he was going to go for a cover, but decided not to. Now rolls him up, hook of the leg. Here's one, and it's broken up by Hollywood. Uh-oh. This could be it. Oh, and a beautiful takedown by, and a sneaky cover by Gavin Knight, and is broken up by Hollywood. And tried to go for a drop kick, deflected away, gets him up. Beautiful rock. Call him the World Rocker takedown and a drop kick. Gavin Knight. High risk maneuver. I might play 2K18. It just depends on how the gameplay is going to be. Misses the jumping elbow. Cover. There's one. Oh, and it's broken up by Hollywood. Art Alexander saw that cover after the missed elbow by Gavin Knight. And a spike DDT. Gavin Knight now going for the cover, and it's broken up by Hollywood. Once again, folks, thank you all for joining us here on Duke's Championship Wrestling. This is a triple threat match here on Duke's Championship Wrestling. Gavin Knight, Art Alexander, and Hollywood are in. And there's a quick cover, and it's broken up by Gavin Knight. Hollywood seen the opportunity, tried to take advantage. Hollywood is taken out. And now Gavin Knight is taken out. Art Alexander, cover. There's one, there's two, and a kick out by Gavin Knight. This crowd is going absolutely crazy. And there's a soccer kick by Hollywood. Art Alexander whips him into the corner. And a beautiful back elbow and a jump kick. Beautiful jumping kick by Gavin Knight. Art Alexander trying to take out both men. Somebody's got to pick up this victory. And all three of these men are really trying hard here. Very resilient in this matchup. Gavin Knight. Oh, and a gut buster by Art Alexander. Going up to the top rope. What's he got planned here? High risk maneuver and a big splash. Cover. Hook of the leg. There's one. There's two. And just kicked out is Gavin Knight. Now Hollywood's trying. And Art Alexander breaking that up. Wow. Folks, this matchup is getting crazy. All three of these men are very spent here. Gavin Knight, whips him into the corner. And there's a drop kick. Beautiful standing drop kick by Art Alexander. There's the boots to Hollywood. Hollywood gets out of the way. Oh, and really working on that arm now. He's making sure that Hollywood doesn't try and get him. Gavin Knight going to the outside, drops the elbow. Wait a minute, he's got a bat! And a jumping elbow. Cover, Gavin Knight. Hook of the leg is broken up by Art Alexander. Gets him up, brainbuster. And now Hollywood taking advantage with a neck breaker. Hollywood trying to be the ultimate opportunist. All three of these men have been very optimistic. Blue Thunder Bomb by Art Alexander again. Rolls him up, cover, hook of the leg. There's one, there's two. It's over. Art Alexander picks up the victory. This is a well-contested match here. Art Alexander picking up the victory over Hollywood and Gavin Knight. This is a well-fought contest by all three of these men. Well, folks, we'll be back right after these messages, and our next match will be Drake Storm taking on Joey Lanza, in which should be a very, very physical match, folks. You don't want to miss it. folks, welcome back to Duke's Championship Wrestling. And folks, our next singles competition matchup right here. Well, folks, he used to be the #1 man in the company, and he will do whatever it takes to be that #1 man again. He's as venomous as they come. This is the Scorpion, Drake Storm. Well, folks, once again, thank you for joining us here on Duke's Championship Wrestling. If you do like what you see, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And hit that notification, hit that bell, so you're notified of all Duke's Championship Wrestling live events. Well, folks, we are definitely inching closer and closer to SummerSlam, which is a huge pay-per-view here for Duke's Championship Wrestling. And we're going to have some pretty big matchups. And Drake Storm would love to be on that show. And why wouldn't he? He used to be considered the #1 man in the company. Well, folks, Joey Lanza is about as tough as they come. Very, very physical man. When it comes to in the ring action, he can get down and physical with the best of them. And he is very, very resilient. Joey Lanza looking to try and overcome the Scorpion, Drake Storm, here in this matchup. And it's been a while since these two have fought, so this would be a very, very physical matchup. So here we go. The bell is sounded, and here we go. Drake Storm, Joey Lanza. One-on-one action right here. And folks, we still have our main event coming up next after this matchup. The current DCW champion, Mason Jones, the former MMA fighter, will be in action tonight in our main event match. And Joey Lanza tries to go for a punch on Drake Storm, doesn't work, and both men go for another lockup. There's the go behind. There's Drake Storm, beautiful takedown, right into a headlock position. Really trying to work on that neck of Joey Lanza. Oh, and there's a knee strike right to the forehead. Drake Storm gets him up. Oh my goodness! Spiking powerbomb by Drake Storm. Joey Lanza's off the ropes. Gets him up. Oh, and a beautiful reversal into a DDT. And there's a leg drop by Joey Lanza. Beautiful maneuver there by Joey Lanza. Gets him up. Oh, and a beautiful takedown by Drake Storm. Running off the ropes. Oh, and a knee strike into a neck breaker. Oh, and there's the boots to the chest section of Joey Lanza. Well, we knew this would be a very physical matchup, and there's no denying that. It's definitely physical here. Joey Lanza now having Drake Storm. Oh, and a knee buster right to the face. Drake Storm looks like he's in trouble here. Joey Lanza gets him in that, almost in a chicken wing type hold, and throws him down. Oh, and slams his arm down to the mat. Well, keep in mind, Joey Lanza has got to pay attention to Drake Storm because he's a tough guy. And Joey Lanza working on that chest there, and then there's that uppercut strike. Oh, and a rake of the eyes by Drake Storm. Gets him up. Samoan drop. A boot to the midsection. Drake Storm has always been a physical, always been in that mental state of mind. Hook of the leg. There's one, there's two, and Joey Lanza kicks out. Drake Storm has always been a very, very focused individual in that mental state. And when you put him in that place, he will go to work like no one's business. Right now, Joey Lanza's in serious trouble here. Drake Storm now picking up the pace. Gets him up, backbreaker. There's a boot to the midsection and a boot right again to the midsection. Cover, hook of the leg. There's one, there's two, and just kicked out is Joey Lanza. Joey Lanza is very resilient. He's a tough, tough man. Whips him into the corner. Drake Storm. There's a boot and a headbutt. Ooh, and a shot to the top of the head. What's he got planned here? Oh, and a running drive-by by Drake Storm. Cover, hook of the leg. There's one, there's two, and just got the shoulder up. Modron Gamer, how's it going? Welcome to the show, sir. Thank you for joining us. And Joey Lanza, ooh, and a gut buster. Almost had him into a flapjack type position, but gets him into that. Rolls him up. Ooh, and now is working on that neck of Drake Storm. There's a shot to the back of the leg. Joey Lanza looks like he found his second wind. There's a shot to the back. Drake Storm's in trouble. Joey Lanza gets him in a coquina clutch. Oh, and turns it into a side Russian leg sweep. Drake Storm gets him up. Oh, and a beautiful maneuver by Drake Storm. Cover, hook of the leg. There's one, there's two, and just kicked out. Ooh, and a shot right to the back. Gets him up. Suplex. Beautiful suplex. Yeah, I still have some work to do. I'm still trying to get everything down, Mo. So, takes a little time, but I'll get it. Anyway, Drake Storm now having, he had Joey Lanza in that position. Joey Lanza, there's a reversal into that corner. Oh, and a back elbow by Joey Lanza. Drake Storm with a European uppercut. Gets him up. Oh, and a beautiful, beautiful maneuver there. Drake Storm. Oh, and a shot to that midsection. After that Alabama slam, there's two, and gets him. Drake Storm with a big victory. And Drake Storm picking up a victory. This is great for him because now this helps him out trying to get in contention for the Duke's Championship Wrestling title hunt. Well, folks, our main event is coming up next. Mason Jones will be taking on someone that he hasn't faced yet. And you'll see it right here next. Don't go away. Well, folks, welcome to the main event match right here in Duke's Championship Wrestling. Well, this is Caesar's Maximus. Remember, this is a non-title match, and Caesar Maximus is looking to put himself back in title contention, but this is the first step to getting him to where he wants to be. He's been performing very well recently, and even though he hasn't had very many victories, he is still looking to get some gold. But he'll just have to bide his time like everyone else. But this Roman general is definitely one man that, surely enough, will put up a huge, huge fight. Well, here comes the current champion in Duke's Championship Wrestling. This is the former MMA fighter. He has won multiple championships. And ever since coming into DCW, this man right here has been unstoppable. And Mason Jones is as real and as tough as they come. Now, at last month's pay-per-view, he beat sorry about that, folks. I had a weird text. But he beat Gabriel Goldman for the championship at Battleground. And folks, this is our main event. And here we go. The bell is sounded. And the match has begun. And Mason Jones, right off the bat, putting it onto Caesar Maximus with some beautiful shots to the face. That shot to the back. Mason Jones. And Caesar Maximus with a backbreaker. Trying to show some physical prowess of his own. And now goes into a submission hold. Beautiful submission. Trying to show the former MMA fighter that, hey, I can hang with you too when it comes to submissions. And an arm breaker. Beautiful jumping arm breaker by Mason Jones onto Caesar Maximus. Oh, and what's he got planned here? Oh, into an arm bar. Big time arm bar by Mason Jones, and Caesar Maximus was able to get out of it. There's a back elbow. Mason Jones tried to go for a neck breaker and switched it up to an elbow drop. Hook of the leg. There's one. There's two, and a kick out of two. Ooh. Elbow strikes to that collarbone by the former MMA fighter. Mason Jones gets him up. Beautiful takedown. That beautiful reverse DDT by Mason Jones. Back elbow by Caesar Maximus. Ooh, and a cross, trying to work on that arm. Hook of the leg. There's one, there's two, and a kick out. There's a couple of elbow strikes to the top of the head by Mason Jones. That scoop slam earlier really did some damage to that arm. of Caesar Maximus, and he's using all of his strength to get him for that double underhook suplex. Oh, and a stomp on the back of that arm. Trying to do some damage to that arm of his own. And throws him over the top rope and onto the floor. Mason Jones now trying to get on Caesar Maximus. The referee implementing the count. Mason Jones, oh my goodness! A fury of strikes and attacks onto Caesar Maximus. Throws him back into the ring. There's another back elbow strike by Caesar Maximus. There's the snapmare. Really trying to take the air out of Mason Jones by working on that neck. Somewhat of a choke here. Mason Jones fighting out of it. Couple of elbow strikes. Mason Jones, oh, gets him into a sleeper of his own. Caesar Maximus may tap here. And Caesar Maximus with strength and a headbutt to get out of it. Beautiful reversal by Caesar Maximus. Tries to get him up. Folks, Mason Jones, as the current champion, is really looks like he's in a little bit of trouble here. Trying to take on Caesar Maximus into a sling blade. Beautiful sling blade. Hello, Holly. How's it going? And Caesar Maximus. Uh-oh. Oh, and a slap by Mason Jones onto Caesar Maximus. Gets him up. Fireman's carry position into a gut buster. Runs up. Oh, and a running low drop kick. I think that infuriated Mason Jones. What's he got planned here? Now implementing the gator roll. Oh, Zach, okay. Hook of the leg. There's one. There's two. And there's the win. The champion, Mason Jones. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, the champion, Mason Jones, with an impressive victory. I mean, that slap across the face kind of told the story of how much he really loves to get in that ring and fight. Well, folks, that is our show. Thank you so much for joining us here on Duke's Championship Wrestling. Again, if you like the action that you see, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube watching. Or if you're on your PlayStation 4, we love comments. Thank you so much for leaving comments. We appreciate it, good or bad. And as always, we have our next show coming up for you all next week. It's the Go Home Show before the pay-per-view. Folks, we'll see you all next time. Have a great night.